Afternoon, everyone. This is Vel Crochet. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Hey, today, guys, I like to talk about chronic disease. Well, disease, we got so many out there. But what is really happening to you is your chronic disease. That's your focus. That's supposed to be the only main focus you have, because everybody's going to talk about their diseases in different ways. You might have the same disease other people have, but it's how you go about doing it, how you go about resolving your problem. It's how you feel, because it's going to affect everybody in a different way. It's going to affect us in a certain way that other people don't get it the way you get it. So your main focus has to be like, what does this disease do for me? And what can I do to defeat it? It's not what other people tell you to do, it's how you feel physically and mentally about your body. Because your body is always going to talk to you. Maybe, for example, we go out eating, and next day we feel like, oh, so sick. And then we go like, why do I feel sick? I was just having a great time yesterday. Why do I feel worse than I felt yesterday? But that's the time you go ahead and take a note on what you ate the day before. And if you're not sure, you go ahead and eat out again and eat the same thing. And if it makes you feel as bad as it made you feel the first time, that's what you have to avoid. For example, if you have chronic diseases like, I don't know, like arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, for instance, the one that deforms you a lot if you don't take care of it. A lot of things has to do with carbs. A lot of the gluey little things that we like we like bread, all that is not too good, like donuts and stuff. All that is not good for the gut. And that's what makes you have a leaky gut, and that's what makes you have inflammation. So if you can stay away from food that is going to hurt you, you can stay away from the doctor and all that medication they give you, because that medication is working on something and something else is happening. Like you have a side effect on something else. Like, for example, they give you a medication. Okay, now they tell you you can't drive. You can't go to work. You can't operate machinery. So how is it going to help you? You need to go to work. You can't just stay home and nurture yourself. Then when are you going to work? So you need to put in your share of work. You need to study your body and write down, like I told you, my friends, write down everything. Like if something happened today and tomorrow you feel worse, something happened today. So you have to take note of what I did today. Because tomorrow I'm not going to be feeling bad and don't know why I felt bad. So stay away from sodas. All that sweetness, all that sugar is what makes your arthritis act up more. It's what making you start limping. It's what making you get inflammation and you start hopping. And especially if you're a young person, imagine you're in your 20s or 30s and people see you limping and hopping. Well, they're not going to think anything badly about you because, hey, young people get hurt, they get into an accident or stuff. But when you're older, oh, right away, oh, he has or she has arthritis, So it's like they just can frame you into a disease. But when you're young, you can get away with it. And I know when you're young, it's like when you want to eat other things. Like you want to eat everything you want to eat because you don't care about what it's going to do. You go like, okay, well, I'll deal with it tomorrow. No. I am not saying that we can have everything we want to eat, but we have to worry about how we're going to feel tomorrow. Unless we're not going to work tomorrow, hey, we can party, we can do whatever, and tomorrow we just stay in bed. That sounds good. But if we have to go to work, or we have activities with the family. We have to go here or there. We have appointments, or we have things to do. We can't just let, our indulgence take over for a day and next day we're sick. No, let's not do that. So let's take control of our lives. I am saying you can do everything in moderation. Like if you want, like, for example, one or two slices of pizza is not going to do you any bad, but it might do the other person that have the same disease as you really bad. So that's the reason I tell you, you got to study what makes you sick. If this don't make me sick, I can eat it. But if it makes me sick, I'm totally going to ignore it, or I'm going to have a little slice of it or a little piece of it, if I really crave it. But within the circumstances that we don't abuse it, because that's what's going to make us sick. So sometimes in life, my people, we can eat healthy, but how much healthy can you eat if you're not a person that's used to eating healthy? You're a person that eats burgers and fries and hot dogs for breakfast and, whatever you want to eat. It's not going to work for you. But if you're a person that is used to eating healthy, you're not going to have these problems because your body is operating on a different level. But once you get sick, means you had enough of what you already have been eating. So what you have to do is just change it a little bit. Make some smoothies. If you don't want to eat it, like, cook it and boil it or whatever you have to do, bake it. Just make smoothies out of it. Get full with smoothies, like natural fruits. And if you can't do that, just stay away from this food and stay away from soda. That's what makes you sick. Or you can do one thing to balance yourself, because sodas plus whatever you're eating that is junk, it's toxic to your body. So if you drop the sodas, you're going to be a little sick, but not as sick as if you were drinking sodas with the junk. Or you drop the junk and you eat and you drink sodas. So you see, my people, we got to go around it, balance it a little bit. Or maybe we can have one soft drink per day. If we're people that used to drink 2, 3, 4 pop a day, no, just let's do one or two. Or go like, what, after a soft drink, I got to drink a whole bottle of water just to water it down, And hey, take your medication with it, and you'll be surprised to see how well you're going to feel. Because if you feel good, you will be able to exercise. And my friends, we need to exercise, because inflammation that's in our joints, that's because of lack of exercise too. So if we're not feeling healthy, we're not feeling good, we're feeling broken every day, we're not going to exercise because it hurts too much. But if we start to eat good, we're going to start feeling good, then we can exercise. And we can make it a lifestyle to just exercise at least, my people, 3 times a week, the minimum. Because if you go under that, it's not going to work. It has to be 3 to 5 days a week. That you got to sweat. You got to sweat to be healthy. So you won't be able to take all that medication. Maybe you can get off the medication. But by doing that, you will feel better. I guarantee it. Than taking more medication. Do more exercise so you can balance it out. Pretty soon the doctors even go, you're not even going to go do a prescription refill anymore, because you're going to feel so well because of the exercise you're doing. But exercise goes with whatever you're taking in too. The food, you cut down on all the toxic food that you're eating, and you start exercising, you're going to feel so wonderful. So my people, these are just little hints and things that I have lived with me and my family, and seeing the results of the exercise. Exercise really works. But like I tell you, my people, you got to be a little strong. The first time you exercise, it's going to hurt like crazy. The second time, the third time, but the fourth time, my friends, after that, you just take off. You're going to feel so good. And you're going to start feeling your body again. The minute you stop exercising and don't keep up, you're you're going to start being sluggish a little bit. And then you're going to go like, you know what, I need to take back my exercise. So automatically your mind is going to be reminding you, look, we got to feel healthy, we got to be healthy. So my people, I hope this was helpful. Thank you.